The Action Bible, God's Redemptive Story. Illustrations by Sergio Carreo, by David C. Cook, read by my wife, Amber, and myself, Slate.
Last week we read the story of Cain and Abel. This week we will read the story of Noah and the Ark. Enjoy.
Rainy Days.
Based on Genesis 6 and 7.
Your wickedness cannot continue. Turn away from your idol worship. Turn to God who created you and gave us everything we have.
God didn't give me everything I have. I stole it all.
Noah thinks he's better than everyone else. Noah remains true to God. One day, God speaks to him.
I'm sorry that I ever made humans. They are corrupt and violent, so I'm going to destroy them, Noah. You have been faithful. Build yourself a ship because I'm going to flood the whole earth.
Ark is finished. God tells Noah to make 7 pairs of each kind of animals and birds that is used for food, and 1 pair of each kind that is not used for food. Noah and his family enter the ark. Noah obeys and begins building an ark. He follows the instructions that God gives him.
That crazy Noah thinks he can float a boat on dry land. What will he think of next?
Now I've seen everything.
Old Noah spent 120 years building that huge ship, but he never thought about who would close the door.
Either he's crazy or he knows something we don't.
Don't you start preaching like Noah.
A few days later, the windows of heaven open and the rains pour down. Floodwaters rise rapidly.
Maybe Noah was right about his ark.
Don't worry, there's never been enough water here to float a boat before.
Yes, but it's also never rained like this before.
But it is too late. The people who have spent their lives rejecting God now see that God has finally rejected them. The rains pour steadily for 40 days and 40 nights.
The door of Noah's ark is closing.
But who is shutting it? Could it be Noah's God?
Water flows over the land and rises above the mountaintops. All of the earth is covered. Only Noah's great ark survives. The flood destroys everything evil. Meanwhile, as the rain pours steadily outside the ark, Noah and his wife and his 3 sons and their wives tend to the animals inside the ark.
Have you fed the animals yet today?
I have fed the cows and the sheep, and now I'm heading to feed the reptiles.
And I am off to clean up after the cows and sheep and then the reptiles.
Father, I'm glad God has provided for us and all of his animals.
There is much work to be done inside the ark. Noah and his family work together to care for everything.
God is with us, and He will continue to provide for us.
God has provided well for us.
There has been so much rain. I am thankful to be safe here. The rain stops, but the ark still floats above the flooded earth. Land is nowhere in sight. To be continued.